Welcome to the podcast Risk Intelligence with your host, Karen Adamsbaum. She will be sharing her knowledge on common insurance questions, coverage explanations, claim scenarios, and interviews with brokers, clients, and colleagues to discuss various topics in the insurance industry.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of my podcast called Risk Intelligence. Let me ask you a question. Sounds very simple, but it may not be. If something happened tonight, a car accident, a guest injured in your home, or a lawsuit that you never saw coming, how much protection do you really have? Most people answer confidently, I have insurance, but confidence and coverage are not the same thing. Home and auto policies are often purchased once and then ignored for years. Life changes. New cars, renovations, teenage drivers, rising lawsuit settlements. But coverage is always the same, stays frozen in time. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The biggest financial risk most families face doesn't come from fires or fender benders. It comes from liability claims. A single incident can exceed policy limits faster than most people expect. Medical costs rise, legal awards grow, and suddenly the savings, the wages, and even future income are exposed. But this is where most conversations stop, at fear. Here's the part that people don't hear until it's too late. There is a solution, and that solution is that you can purchase another policy, and usually it is the most inexpensive, but reaps the most awards. And that is referred to as an umbrella policy. Properly structured and coordinated with your home and your auto insurance can add millions in protections for surprisingly low cost. But it only works if your underlying coverage is set up correctly. This is where an independent agent or broker can make the difference. Risk intelligence isn't about buying more insurance. It's about knowing where the real exposure lies and quietly closing the gap before it shows itself. I hope that information was helpful. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening to the podcast Risk Intelligence. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and connect on LinkedIn by doing a search on Karen Adamsbaum.